wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Those that receive this word from the prophets. You are being measured. You see? Continue. Oh, let me just read that again.
1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, him shall the Most High destroy.
Yeah, you're going to be destroyed. You defile your temple. Yeah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are defiling your temple when you what? When you take on the philosophies, the pollution of this world. And you polluting yourself when you taking on the philosophies, the traditions, the customs, the culture of this world. You see that? Yeah, you don't want to separate yourself. You don't want to be circumcised. You don't want to be holy. Oh no. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you love doing the will of the heathens. Yeah, you some worldly ass so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that refuse to separate yourself. Yeah, you want to go hand in hand. You see that? You want to go arm in arm, going skipping and hopping up and down the streets, talking about kumbaya. You see that? That's what y'all want to do. Yeah, we are the world, we are the children. Yeah, that's what y'all want to do. Yeah, you gonna get wet, you gonna get destroyed. You see that? That's what's gonna happen to you. That's it on that.
A little
bit more.
For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
Yeah, which temple ye are. And you are being measured. You see that? You are being measured. And those that are defiling themselves, want to continue in the world, they shall be destroyed. That's what we're about to get into in Revelation 11. All right? Because you're going to read about those that shall not be measured. And those that shall not be measured shall be destroyed. Just like those that want to continue in the world shall be what? Shall be destroyed. Continue. Revelation chapter 11.
Back in Revelations 11 and verse 1, and there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High.
Yeah, rise and measure the temple of the people. Yeah, rise and measure the Israelites that have came back to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that has been listening to the prophets. Yeah, rise and measure them. You see that? Continue.
And the altar and them that worship therein.
Yeah, this is the altar. And them that worship therein. Yeah, this is the altar, man. We are the little sanctuaries scattered throughout the nations. Speaking unto who? Speaking unto the temple of Yahweh Yahushua, which are the people, which are the Israelites. Yeah, this is what we do. Yeah, when we speak, we only speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That is it, according to your father. Once again, according to your father or your father, or your father, Salaki. For our pedigrees are chosen by what? Our fathers. You see that? Not according to your skin color, not according to the languages that you were speaking, not according to the lands that you were dwelling in. But if your father or your father or so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, then you are a biblical Israelite. You see that? For we are not, once again, for we are not the black Hebrew Israelites. For ain't nothing black about us. And our people come in different colors and shades of red and brown. So we are not the black Hebrew Israelites, but we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. Get y'all shit together when you speaking on my nation, man. You see that? Yeah. We got Israelites that look like the so-called YT man. Yeah, we got Israelites that look like the so-called Asian man, the so-called East Indian man. You see that? The so-called African man, the so-called Polynesian man, and so forth and so on with the rest of the nations. Yeah, the Israelites, we have been scattered throughout all nations. Yeah. If your father, once again, if your father or your father is a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, then you are a biblical Israelite. Point blank, period. Give a damn what skin color you carry or playing yourself. Continue, bro.
Verse 2, but the court which is without the temple.
Yeah, but the court that is without the temple, yeah, those same can't get rights we just read about. You see that? Yeah, they can't get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see, we tell them that the Lord is not in the temples made with hand, but they don't want to listen. as their fathers did, so do ye. You see that? Yeah, stiff neck. Yeah, they're a bunch of stiff neck hard heads. You see that? Yeah, a hard head will make a soft ass. Bring it.
But the court which is without the temple, leave out.
Yeah, those that don't receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, those that come up against you, those that say that you don't have the truth, those that say that y'all are crazy, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, equaling the 2/3 of the can't get rights. Don't measure them. Now we got something special for them. Don't measure them at all. Yeah, leave them on the outside of the court. You see that? Continue.
And measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles.
Yeah, it's given unto the Gentiles. They are considered a what? A Gentile. Yeah, that's why I call them. That's what I call the Edomites. Yeah, that's why I call these 2/3 Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans Edomites. Yeah, y'all are Gentiles. Y'all are Edomites. Yeah, you refuse to come back to who you truly are. Nah, you want to be we are the world, we are the children. Yeah, you want to be with everybody. Yeah, you don't want to be circumcised. You want to be uncircumcised. You want to continue in the philosophies, in the tradition, in the culture of men. Yeah, you want to follow the commandments of men. You don't want to do what the scriptures say do. You don't want to come back to your heritage and see what your people went through. Nah, you think this is a worldly book. You think this is for everybody. You see that? That's what they think. But everything in this book speaks of Israel. You see that? How simple can you be? You see? Yeah. Leave their ass out there. Yeah. We consider them Gentiles. You see that? Continue.
It says, and the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months.
The holy city shall they tread up underfoot. Yeah. Hey, give me that. You know I want Jeremiah chapter 2. Yeah, they're gonna tread underfoot. Why they gonna tread you underfoot? Why these Gentiles gonna tread you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans underfoot, man? Give me that Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, and verse 11. Has a nation changed their gods?
Have a nation changed their gods? Hell no, they ain't. They still worshiping them same gods. Them same false gods from the ancient days. They still worship them now today. Continue.
Which are yet no gods?
Which are yet no gods? Continue.
But my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Ooh. But my people, Israel, 2/3 Gentiles. You see that? Them 2/3 Gentiles, they have changed their what?
They have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Yeah, they have changed their glory for that which shall not profit them. You are worshiping false gods of these heathens. You see that? Yeah, you ain't opened up the scriptures and read for yourself what you're supposed to be believing in and trusting in. Nah, you ain't listening to the prophets when we come out here and give you correction and rebuke. Oh no. You want to go pile yourself up in that harlot house. Yeah, they want to go to that temple made with hands. You see that? Yeah, they want to do. Yeah, they want to trust in. Then they want to come on the live and tap the keyboard. You see that? And say, we don't know what we talking about. Yeah, come. Let's read about it. We're reading about you. Let's go.
Verse 12, be astonished, O ye heavens, at this.
Yeah, be astonished at this. Yo, man, Yahweh and Yahweh and the angels, they in the heavens looking at this shit like, man, what the hell is wrong with these simple-minded Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? They down here siding with the enemies, and the prophets out there on the street corners telling them what it is. And they in the damn house, tap. You see that? God loves everything. Jesus is God. Shut your simple ass up. What you talking about, man? You see that? Yeah, y'all don't want to listen to the prophets. Continue.
Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord.
Yeah, you're supposed to be horribly afraid of this, man. Look how damn far gone you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are, man. Yeah, look how far gone you are, man. Well, you too through. You out here damn typing in the damn comments. Jesus is, who the hell is that? He don't exist. You see that? Show me that red boy in the scriptures. He ain't popping up. You see? Yeah, you gone. Can't help you. no help for you. So therefore, you are what? You are not measured inside. You are left on the outside. You are a Gentile. You see that? Carried away unto what? Unto these dumb idols. Continue.
Verse 13, for my people have committed two evils.
Yeah, you done committed two evils. And they don't know it. They still tapping right now.
Right.
God is for everybody. Salvation is for everybody. Universalism. Tower of Babel. Tell you know what I'm saying? Damn keyboard warriors over here, man. Yeah, you're doing two evils and don't even consider. Continue, bro.
They have forsaken me.
Yeah, you done forsaken Yahweh while Yahweh shot. That's the true power. Yeah, you over here talking about Yahweh, brother, the fruits of the Spirit. Jesus. Who the hell is that? You see that? Yeah, you done committed two evils. Yeah, you done forgot what?
They have forsaken me.
Yeah, you done forsaken. You done forgot. Yeah, continue.
The fountain of living waters.
Yeah, the fountain of living waters. This is how you're going to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Through Yahweh and Yahweh shot. You can't get this living water no other way. You coming in the spirit of Yahweh, Jesus, and all the rest of these bullshit ass names y'all got, you're going to be in a state of confusion. You don't know what these scriptures talking about. And once again, that's why when you step in front of us, you get made to look exactly what you are. A damn fool. You see that? A Gentile. Continue.
And hew them out cisterns, broken cisterns, that can hold no water.
You know, you yourself out. You done made yourself a cup that is broken, that can't hold no water. You ain't got no wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Come up on the comment boards trying to go scripture for scripture. Boy, you gonna get your ass whooped, boy. You don't want this problem. You see that? You can't mess with us, man. You better go get your pastor, and we're gonna mud walk him too. You see that? Shut your whole church down when it comes to these scriptures, man. Continue.
Is Israel a servant?
Yeah, is Israel a servant? This is what you become. Yeah. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. Yeah, you become a damn servant. You want to be a Gentile? You see that? Yeah, you want to be a Gentile? You want to be worldly? You want to follow the ways of the world? You want to trust in what these heathens are saying? You see that? When they have came up with a what? With a tumult to keep you hidden? Yeah. You want to go along with their program? You're going to be a what?
Is Israel a servant?
Yeah, you're going to be a damn servant. You see that? Is Israel a servant? Continue.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Yeah, is he a homeborn slave? That's what you're going to become. You see that? Continue.
Why is he spoiled?
Yeah, why is he spoiled? Yeah, why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans spoiled? Yeah, look, you got some so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're in the comment section right now. I ain't spoiled, brother. I got a nice house. I got a nice car. I got my bank account looking good. Your simple ass is spoiled. You don't own none of that. You finna find that out the hard way in the upcoming weeks and days. Yeah, you done sat back and got relaxed, not understanding that you in captivity. But it's about to be shown unto you that you are indeed that. Yeah, you are indeed in captivity. It's about to be shown unto you in the upcoming weeks and days. Yeah. Jacob's trouble is about to come. And when it comes, all that side talk y'all been doing, that shit gonna fly out the window. You see that? All that shit that you thought you had, that shit gonna fly out the window. Yeah, I'm living, I got a six-figure job. Okay,
right.
We gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see if your God be true or our power be true. You see that? Yeah, for all you Jesus fanatics, for all you God bless the world. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see how many blessings this world gets. We're gonna see if this world get blessings or this world is about to get some damn plagues. You see that? Or if this world is about to get some evil. You see that? Or if this world is about to get some darkness. You see that? Yeah, that's what we about to see. Yeah. We the prophets of doom. Yeah, you got it right. The prophets of doom. Yeah, the prophets that DJ Donald Trump warned y'all of. I don't know if they caught it. Maybe they ain't catch that interview. Yeah. DJ Trump, he said, hey, we have some guys out here, the prophets of doom, and we can't let what they say happen. Yeah, we can't let what they say, what they talking about happen. But guess what? You ain't gonna stop. You see that? You ain't gonna stop. Yeah, you fools are about to be made to be exactly what you want. Fools. You see that? Continue, bro.
Verse 15, the young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his land waste and his cities Salakia, yeah, and his cities are burned without inhabitants. Also, is that was the point there?
Yeah, that's pretty much our point. Going right back to what we was at, man. You see? Hey, this is what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is what happens to you when you want to stay worldly. This is what happens when you want to go hand to hand, armhole and armhole,
Right.
skipping and hopping through the city, kumbaya. Yeah, you become a damn Gentile, aka a damn servant, a homeborn slave. And these other nations, what they walk all over. You see that? For you have no might in your hand. And then you get out here and be crying, be goddamn mourning when you get shot down in the streets and treated badly. They don't care about us. Nobody can shut your simple ass up. We've been telling you that. You see that? We've been trying to let you know. We don't want to hear your mouth. Take your ass kicked. You see that? Yeah, that's your shot giving you that putting that belt in the ass since you don't want to get right. You see? Yeah, since you don't want to listen to the prophets, since you don't want to get right, then guess what? Yahweh Shai have to bring who? Bring the Grim Reaper to your front door. Going right back to Revelation chapter 11.
Like in Revelations 11 and verse 2, but the court which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not.
Yeah, these hard-headed so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you damn sellouts, you traitors, you see that? You damn cornballs, you peewees, you see that? Continue.
For it is given unto the Gentiles.
It is given unto the Gentiles to do what? To make them a homeborn slave, to make them a servant. Yeah, giving it to you, then give it to the Gentiles to walk all over. You see? Yeah, that's what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are. 2/3 of you. Yeah, but my bank account. Yeah. That bank account. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see how proud you are of that bank account real soon in the upcoming days when this global economy, when this world economic economy collapses. Yeah, we're gonna see how proud you are real soon. Let's go.
If I may add, in the book of Ezekiel, it says that gold and silver is going to be a stumbling block for your iniquity. So, you have that, good bank account, that good job, that good home, just for it to be a stumbling block when shit hits the fan.
God. Hey, what scripture say? So they shall throw that gold into the streets.
That's the priesthood God.
You see that? Yeah. You're going to find out that this currency don't mean a damn thing real soon.
It was actually a stumbling block. It made you want to just be relaxed and chill and not really listen to us because you feel like you're all good.
Yeah, because you do not know the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
You do not understand the prophecies. You do not understand the movie. You don't know what's coming. Yeah, you sit back, relax. Look, they both look like this. They sit back, relax, they like shit to sleep. They don't understand the darkness that's coming. You see that? But see, when the darkness comes, that's when they're going to try to get right. You see? Hey, what those brothers at?
Exactly.
What those brothers at that was on the street corners? You
You
know what I'm saying? They be like, nah, bro, hey, I know what you're talking about. I think they be in that church. I think they in that church on Fifth Ave. Hell no, bro, they ain't talking about the damn church. Hey, we ain't talking about the church, bro. That's some bullshit. I'm looking for the brothers that be on the streets.
The prophets are doomed.
Yeah, the prophets are doomed. Where them brothers at? Where them brothers at? Yeah, they're going to be looking for us, man.
And that's how you know that brothers that have this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding are the true high value men of this world. They got that red pill bullshit, whatever. They be claiming that you need to make so and so much money a year in order to be considered a high value man. They're not worth shit. This truth, having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from Yahweh Shai is a true high value, man.
That's right. This truth is worth any amount of money, any ruby, any diamond upon the earth, man. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. This is the treasure right here that we withhold. You see that? Yeah, y'all. Hey, once again, if you have not the understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and the instructions of the scriptures, then guess what? Everything that you trusting in, believing in, it shall not profit you. You see? For you have no clue, no idea what tomorrow is about to bring. Only the prophets know. And only those that listen to the prophets know. You see that? Continue, bro. Bring it.
It's the book of Proverbs 8 and verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it.
That's right. Can't compare this to it. Ain't nothing you compare to this truth, man. But when you have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you literally have the understanding of what's to come. You see that?
And the
Yeah,
escape route.
and you have to understand another pass. Yeah, and you have the escape route, which is what the lesson is about. Yeah, how you going to escape? Yeah, by what? By your faith in works. Bring it.
And the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months.
Yeah. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, these other nations have been treading upon you for what? 42 months. What did I tell y'all that 42 months represent? Represents 3.5 years. What did that 3.5 years represent? 350 years. How long were we treading underfoot? From 1619 to 1969. 350 years. And that 1969 mark, you have what? You had the prophets come back to the streets in New York. Our elders. You see that? And then we've been out on the streets since. Bringing forth what? Bringing forth this truth. Giving you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans your culture, your tradition, your power. You see that? Back unto you. For those that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Continue.
Verse 3, and I will give power unto my 2 witnesses.
Who are the 2 witnesses? The southern and the northern kingdom. You see that? The southern kingdom meaning the so-called Negroes. The northern kingdom meaning the so-called Latinos and Native Americans. You see that? The prophets. You see that? The prophets. Once again, the men of the southern kingdom, the men of the northern kingdom that come out to the street corners and preach this word in truth and sincerity. All right? That's what it's talking about. Read it again.
And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses.
And we are the 2 witnesses. Shalom. We are the two witnesses. You see that? Yeah, we come out and tell you what we have witnessed. And what have we witnessed? The scriptures. This is how we know what happened in the past. We know what happened in presently time, and we know what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, we are your witness to let you know everything that's going to happen. You see that? Yeah, man. True value. You see that? True value, man. The real high value status men of society. Right here before your eyes. You see? Continue, bro.
And they shall prophesy 1,200.
They shall what?
Prophesy 1,000.
They shall what?
And they shall prophesy.
Yeah, this is how we know it's talking about the prophets. Yeah, say the witnesses, they gonna prophesy. That's how we know it's talking about the prophets. The prophets from what? The prophets from the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. This is what you see right here. This is what you see right here. Southern kingdom, northern kingdom. You see that? Matching prophecy, man. Come on, let's get it.
And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
How many days?
1,260 days.
If you broke that down, guess what you're gonna get? It's 365 days in a year, right? Divide that by 365. What you gonna divide by 365? How long is that?
1,260 days.
Yeah, 1,203 score days, meaning 360. So 1,200. Salaki. 1,200. Damn, I'll mess it up. 1,260 days. Salaki. Read it again. Jeez.
1,203 days.
Yeah, 1,203 score. Like it days, 60 days. Yeah, 1,260. Divided by 365. Pull out your calculator, man. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't know how to do it. Watch what you come up with. Watch what you come up with.
1,260 days divided by 360.
365. 365 days in a year.
3.4.
Yep. 3.4 what? 5?
3.4.
Yep. Which makes it what? 3.5. Going right back to the prophecy that we read before. 3 days and a half.
3 days and a half.
See that? See that? 350 years. That's what it's talking about. You see? That's what it's talking about. But see, you ain't gonna, they ain't gonna tell you that in the church. They don't even know what the fuck that's talking about. You see that? That nigga's fairy tale. Go show him. Go show him.
I think it's fairy tale. There it is. 3.45. You round that 4 to a 5. 3.5.
That's what it's talking about. Bring it.
And they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees.
Yeah. Now the 350 years have went by. Now we out here clothed in sackcloth. You see that? Prophesying. Yeah. These are the 2 what?
The 2 witnesses.
They say these are the 2 what?
Oh, these are the 2 olive trees.
Yeah, these are the 2 olive trees. You want to know about the olive tree?
Exactly.
The Christians always talking about the olive tree. Who could be grafted in? These are the 2 olive trees. Yeah, the Israelites, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. So who could be grafted in? Or the Israelites going out to get?
Exactly.
Go get the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Come on, man. Continue.
These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of the earth.
That's right, of the earth. Why? Because we are scattered throughout the earth.
Exactly.
Yeah, we are a little sanctuary scattered throughout the earth. Speaking unto who? Unto the Israelites. You see that? Yeah, we are the 2 candlesticks, man. One candlestick representing the southern kingdom, the other candlestick representing the northern kingdom. All right, which those candlesticks are what in this verse? The prophets. Continue.
And if any man will hurt them,
If any man will hurt them, continue.
fire proceeded out of their mouth.
Yeah, fire proceeded out of their mouth. What fire? It's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Yeah, that's why we devour you every time. Yeah, man, we hit you with the heat coming from these scriptures, man. Yeah, that's why y'all can't stand us. That's why y'all don't like us. Yeah, y'all can't handle this heat that we bring because we know the truth for the matter. You see? Yeah, y'all used to lies. Yeah. Yeah. They like the lies. Matter of fact, go grab that. Go grab that. That's Romans. That should be Romans chapter 3, verse 3, right? Yeah, go grab that. That's what they do. Yeah, they be mad at us. They big mad. Hey, they big time mad at us because we be hitting them with this fire, this heat coming from the scriptures. Bring out what you're holding.
That's like Galatians 4:16. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Yeah, have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Because I speak this fire, this heat unto you, and you can't take it? Yeah, because you lost in lies. But I come out here with the truth of the scriptures, and now you big time mad.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what's your name for everybody?
Right.
Yeah,
I'm mad because I tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because I tell you that these heathens going into captivity,
Exactly.
that they ain't gonna receive salvation. Hell, 2/3 of you ain't gonna receive salvation. Yeah, have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You see that? Yeah, y'all big time mad all of a sudden. All of a sudden that the men of the Lord are back on the street corners speaking this truth, man. And we've been speaking. Now you got a problem. Now you got an issue. You see that? But you ain't have an issue with the lies that this church has been speaking to you, been telling you all your life while you've been spending money up and up. You see that? Yeah, you've been spending all your money up and up. Going back and forth with it. And I ain't talking about Aaliyah. Yeah, going back and forth with it. And we ain't talking about Aaliyah. You see that? Talking about back, forth, and forth. We ain't talking about no Aaliyah out here. You see that? Give me that Romans chapter 3, verse 4, man. And then we headed back to Revelation chapter 11. Yeah, man. This ain't Aaliyah out here.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
Yeah, what if some don't believe what we speak? What if some don't believe? Continue.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Shall you stop these prophecies? Are you going to turn back these prophecies that's happening? What did it say?
God forbid.
Hell no, you're not. God forbid. Yeah, so we don't give two shits if you don't believe what we saying. For what we speaking is already coming to pass. You see that? For what we saying is already happening in the earth. Whether you can see it, whether you like it, love it, believe it, understand it or not. You see that? It does not matter. You see that? For the words of Yahweh Yahushua shall be true. You see that? And every man, a what? A liar. A con.